Hello everyone. Sometimes we lash out at other people. We all know that feeling, and we've all experienced it. Some of us more frequently than others. In some cases it is more intense than in other cases. It might have bigger implications in a particular story of ours than in someone else's story. But the emotion is the same. Something's just too much to bear. We feel threatened, we feel misunderstood, we feel overwhelmed. We fear the consequences of someone else's behavior or decision. Our nervous system is on high alert and anger is bubbling up to the surface. We need to get it out. It is just too much. We may not want to do it, and we may regret our outburst in the very second we let our feelings show. But we lash out anyway. It was just too much. Now let's do some kind of a short, guided meditation together, if you will. Remember a situation where you lashed out at someone lately, or some time ago already. Remember how you felt, how the anger arose, and how it was too much for you to take, and see yourself bursting out. Hear your words, see your facial expression, feel into your emotions. You might want to recall the reaction of the other person and how you then felt afterwards. Even if it is painful, please allow yourself to recreate this moment and re-experience the emotions, as they long so much to be seen and held tenderly in your own hands, and not hidden somewhere in a dark corner, boiling somewhere deep inside, and ready to explode again whenever the time is right. Imagine now yourself in a beautiful landscape, one where you feel at home, either an existing place or an imagined one. A meadow, a beach, a mountain, a spot in a city, a forest, a garden, anything. Imagine someone you love and you trust is coming up right to you, enveloped in light, sitting down or standing next to you. It can be a dear friend. Maybe it's your mother, or your child, maybe an angel, or maybe yourself, as your own higher self, or your soul, as your own best friend. Whoever you feel comfortable with. You are still feeling your outburst, recalling your anger, picturing yourself lashing out. And this being, or this persona that you have invited, is putting their hands on your shoulder, or even embracing you, or just smiling at you, however you'd like to picture it. And it tells you it's alright to lash out. It's just an emotion, and you're a human being with a physical body, and life is sometimes so difficult. You're always doing your best under the given circumstances. But you are afraid something might go wrong, that you might lose something or someone, or that someone might harm you. Why, you long to stay safe. You long to be acknowledged. You long to express yourself. So you lash out because you just can't keep it inside anymore, and that's alright. This persona or this being is still holding and comforting you, and you are breathing together, all the time, smiling into your experience of anger. You so much long for harmony and mutual understanding. You really do that, but sometimes it's so difficult and painful. And if you now cry together, then it's also alright. You lashed out because it was too much, and you cry because you desire harmony. Feel the warm reassurance and the soft words of your mother, your child, your friend, your angel, your soul, whoever it is. You lost your temper and you were unkind to someone, and they might have been hurt inside. And yes, that's very sad. But it's all good as you now reach out for peace and harmony. And as you sit together in this beautiful landscape, being soothed and comforted, see if you are able to invite into the space the one you've lashed out at. If you're unable to, then it's also okay. You're just not ready for this meeting. You feel too much anger or resentment or disappointment. Maybe another time then. But maybe you can shout to him or her from afar, or they can come near you into this heartwarming space you've created. Listen to the story of this other person, the one you've lashed out at. Why do they behave the way they do? What do they need? What do they fear? What do they long for? You may pause here so you can listen into the answers. And every spontaneous answer contains some truth in it. So do not censor what you hear. Just listen to this person's heartfelt expression, because she wants to meet you. She wants to talk to you for a second. After that, turn to your beloved being again, to your persona, and hear their words. They too have hurt you, just as you've hurt them when lashing out at them. We all hurt each other. But this person is also fearing something, just like you. She's also desiring something, just like you. What could it be in this particular story you both share with each other? Don't they also long for acknowledgement anyway? For connection? For mutual understanding? For warmth? Try now to feel into a sense of shared consciousness and shared emotions with this other person. Of course, if you can, if you feel ready to. Maybe you want to give her a smile, or hug her, or just to sit together and share those emotions, those stories, those fears, and those longings you both have. And look at yourself and this other person with renewed eyes. You may prolong this vision and this state after this recording has ended. But when you go back into reality, when you talk again to that person, when there is a new challenge and your buttons are being pushed again, see if you really can choose different words or a different reaction, or evoke this feeling of shared mutual understanding somewhere deep beneath all the anger and beneath all the differences, beneath all the turmoil, and beneath all of your arguments. And see where you can go from there in this relationship. Don't be hard on yourself. You're not supposed to be a different person right from the spot. You won't avoid lashing out again, regardless of the circumstances, regardless of someone's actions and words, regardless of your current well-being. It's really okay. You're a human being. You're experiencing difficult emotions for good reasons. And you can always hold yourself with kindness and let this dear being or persona hold you time and again. But maybe you'll see then how you can bring some more peace into your encounters and your relationships. And you suddenly see a small change, a small shift in the quality of this relationship. And that is very good. And that's all it's needed right now. Thank you.